Hey guys, so we did a battleground. It went bad. It did not go very good, and I'm not very happy with the character right now, but I don't want to be too hard to... I only played one battleground, you know, and you never know who your matchup's going to be, and I haven't played this character in a long time. It just feels like he's not very good, and I don't understand why. So either I'll figure out why, or I'll find out that he's not bad, he is good, just you have to play him the right way, you know. And maybe it's a combination of both those things. Tether Elemental. Maybe that'll be cool. Last time I tried it, it was not. I hoped and wanted it to be cool, but it was not cool. It seemed weak. Yeah. The Fire Elemental, these Elemental totems deal more damage than the Tether Elemental. Which, maybe that's fair, you know. These are on a big long cooldown. And then I got the Elemental Blast, and that thing didn't seem very good either. It did not seem very good either. It's like it had a longer cast time, I think. Had a 12-second cooldown or something, and it just... I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to just talk about how bad the... Not trying to talk about how bad the shaman is. I guess I'm just voicing what's actually going on in my head. Yeah. Who do we have with us here? Paladin. I'm gonna babysit my nephew later today. So that's what I was reading about. 2 nephews. You know, I should have used my capacitor totem sooner. Yeah. Yeah. So, if you watch the video and you can see what I'm doing wrong, please tell me. I'm sure I will see plenty of things I'm doing wrong when I watch the video myself, but I'm not going to see everything, and I would like to know. I would like to know. And you know, part of it, I just need some practice. I'm sure the enhancement shaman could be good and fun. It's just where I'm at right now with him, he's not. And there's all these things that frustrate me, which I'm sure those things happen on my other characters too. I just notice it more now because of me not being good at the game. My character. Well, it seems like we ought to take out the tree. Let's get everything out. I'm going to use it all. The shamans do have a crazy amount of cooldowns that make them stronger. You got the wolves, you got the fire elemental, you've got, you know, your racial abilities. Shamanistic rage, the totems. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. See, there's a good hit. And he's back to full health. And I'm dead. So that's perfect. That'll be great for me to watch and see, like, okay, wow, look at everything that I did. Why did I do that? I used all my cooldowns. You got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you include the trinket. I have the wrong trinket on right now. I think I'm just like unmotivated or something to really try to make great decisions because I'm discouraged of why I go and do something and nothing happens. Like a windlash, you'd think would hit for more than 200. You know, how much did that really hit for? It hit for nothing. You know, he could have had a shield or something. And I don't know why I died there, so that'll be good to find out. Like, must have had dots on me or something. I gotta text my brother back soon. And here, it's like, okay, you know, look at everyone here, and then I have the tree. Why am I coming here? So I want to go back. I want to reset this thing. There we go. Maybe I need to jump in the arenas. It's going to have a more clear damage meter and clear to find out what's really happening. So here he used dispersion. You know, he's going to take no damage. Okay. Sorry team, I'm trying to figure out some stuff. And why is he so hard to see? I don't want to attack the sheep. I got healed by the teammate. I feel like not worth healing me at this point for how effective I am, what I'm actually bringing to the table. But they healed me. They did not discriminate. If you notice, there's no other elemental shamans right now. Maybe that means something pretty significant. In the beginning, it seemed like they were very, very popular. And in the level 49 bracket, very, very strong. And I wonder if they were like, oh, we need to balance this thing. And then two things happened. They nerf shaman, but also people learn how to fight the shaman better. So those two things combined, it's like, now it feels like the shaman sucks. And I'm sorry guys, I'm just having a problem here. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just running around feeling frustrated about my character. And I'm thinking about texting my brother back. I'll have to text him back after the video and the battleground. So, I don't play like this on my other characters. Let's try to actually play good. Do I need to fight this person? Well, we could capture this base. Let's get our totems down, our stuff down. It feels like I don't get a 1v1 too often. 10 something. That'll be a great fight to watch, to see like what happened, you know. This was my damage. Melee, Storm Strike, Wind Lash. Which, you know, these abilities, maybe their main goal is just to trigger Wind Fury. I don't know. I'd like to fight her again. What I'd like is to have some duels with someone. Not trying to like really try to win, but just trying to learn more about the characters. The shamans have pretty high spell damage. Let's heal up if we can. You got me again. So let's look at our damage there. Static charge deals damage. Capacitor totem. Yeah. I like fighting this person because I feel like maybe I'll be able to understand a little bit of what's happening. Which now we've got help, you know. You ever feel like you hit harder in a level 49 bracket than you do a level 60 bracket? Let's get out of here. Let's look at the top damage. Warlocks are really strong right now. Sometimes I just kind of glaze over things. Maybe I need to, like, you know, really see what's happening. Not just at first glance, you know. Maybe that's what that first video was, just first glance. This is what I'm seeing. Maybe that's what I should title the video, first glance. Come back over here. See, why did he not get stunned by the capacitor totem? If anyone has answers, I'd like to know. Let's make this guy a frog. The rogues seem to have some sort of ability that keeps them from taking any damage at all, and I would like to know what that is. Maybe it'll be a pretty big help when I level all my other characters up, because already just playing the warrior, it's like I could realize why I would have a really hard time fighting a gladiator warrior on this character. Unless I rely on my spells more, you know, instead of my melee damage, and maybe some other things. I mean, I would have my wolves and my fire elemental. $92, $93. Such tiny damage when our weapon hits for 327. And it just feels like something strange happens to the scaling when you get into the level 60, when you get to level 60. You know, maybe it's the resilience, the PvP power also deflected. What is that, a hunter? I think so. Yeah, we got a paladin. I can't attack him, he's got Divine Shield. This person's having a meal. Let's get the wolves out. I'm sorry, person. You will be attacked. Let's take a look at the damage. Let's just run away. I'm not ready to fight those people. You know what felt like it was going to be really strong is the tank shaman in PvP. And I played it for a bit and it was pretty fun, but the problem was that I wasn't able to deal any damage. It was hard to deal damage. Maybe I could play it longer and, you know, figure some more things out, but I'm not in the mood. I'm in the mood for figuring out about this guy though, like his current spec. 116. So half of what it says. Less than half. And the PvP power, why I don't understand that is because damage against players increased and increases your absorption. Let's see. Okay. So it does not reduce damage, if I'm understanding this correct. Damage against players increased. Increase your healing and absorption done in open world. We'll resume that here in a second. Okay, now let's just take a look at where did that damage come from. Did we see the number 500? Did we see 289? Did we see 210? 210 again, and 204. Did we see those numbers? That's what I want to know. Are we seeing the numbers that are actually coming up? So let's go back to this. I want to figure this out. PvP power, what does it actually do? Increases your healing and absorption done in open world when in war mode or high risk arenas and battlegrounds by 9%. What? So I heal 9% more? 341. Okay. Okay, we saw 4 numbers there. I don't know, something's missing on the damage meter. It didn't record everything. We're over here at the bottom, pretty low. What are we at the top for? Anything? Deaths. We got 9 deaths. Our kills, average. Damage done, average. Which they got 144,000 at the top. That's a lot. Warlock. Yeah, healing and honor. So, okay guys, I don't know what more to talk about or look at right now for this video. It's not too long, let's keep it at that. So, thanks for watching guys. Again, if you have any insight to what's happening, what's going on, if there's something you think I would like to know, please let me know. I'm just trying to figure out, why is this the way it is? You know, maybe I need to be more objective about it, you know, and not be so frustrated, but, you know, it's just, why is this the way it is? Where does my damage come from? Why does my damage not go through? What are other characters, other classes doing that's causing them to evade my damage, to get away from my damage? You know, I mean, I have a lot of stuff too. I've got Stone Claw Totem and Shamanistic Rage. It's not a whole lot right now, but I mean, it does shield quite a bit. How much does it shield for? 330. Huh. Is that it? Okay. 1320. So it's, I forget, it's that multiplied by something. Let's see, where is it? 4 times the amount. So, yeah. And it's actually a little bit higher than that, maybe because of my PvP power. So, let's take a look at resilience real quick. Resilience provides 19.26 damage reduction against all players. Okay. Dodge. Parry. So that's like an 18%, 19% chance for melee attacks to miss me, to not go through. So this is what I have, you know, so if I'm fighting another shaman with basic same gear, maybe this is what I could expect. Let's look at the armor. 33% less damage. So you'd think this would hit for 227, you know, which, let's go to our weapon damage. So they're going to take half damage, basically. Like 20% from the resilience, and then from the armor, if they've got mail, like I do, another 30. So that's like half damage. So melee hit, auto attack hit for what, 250? 280? Let's look and see. 160. Why is that way? You know, okay, who was I attacking? You know, may have been a plate where maybe they had a shield on. Shields, I've seen them add like 15% more damage reduction. So, and if they're plate, I don't know. It's like, just want to figure out the numbers, you know. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.